Good morning, children. Welcome back to online class today. Children, in the previous class, we all learned about cell division, isn't it, mom? What are the types of cell division? There are three types of cell division: mitosis, and meiosis, isn't it, mom? So before we are entering into today's topic, we must recall what are the portions we learned in the previous class. Okay. This mitosis cell division is also called indirect cell division. Mitosis is also called direct cell division, and meiosis is also called reduction division. The term mitosis was coined by Fleming, and the term meiosis was coined by Farmer. Okay. Mitosis is also called equational division, and meiosis is also called reduction division. Why meiosis is also called reduction division? The chromosome number is reduced to haploid from diploid. Okay, mom? The chromosome number is reduced to haploid from diploid. By meiosis produces 4 daughter cells from a parent cell. Okay. So by meiosis produces 4 daughter cells. What about mitosis? Mitosis produces 2 daughter cells. Okay. Now this we learnt about meiosis in the previous class. There are 2 important divisions in meiosis. They are homotypic and heterotypic. Okay. What is the first division is heterotypic. Heterotypic. It is also called first meiotic division. First meiotic division. Okay. Then second is homotypic. Homotypic division, or it is also called second meiotic division. Second meiotic division. Then the heterotypic division or first meiotic division consists of 5 substages. They are prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1 and cytokinesis 1. Okay. So by first division, heterotypic cell division, there are 2 haploid daughter cells are formed. 2 haploid daughter cells are formed from diploid cell. Okay. 2 haploid daughter cells are formed from the 2 or diploid cell or 2N. Okay. So meiosis produces, first meiosis produces 2 haploid cells from the diploid parent cell. Okay. So there are 5 substages in heterotypic division that you know: prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1 and cytokinesis. Then among the 5 stages, which is the longest phase? Prophase 1. That is the longest phase in heterotypic division. This prophase 1, it takes longer time to complete it. So it's the longest phase. Okay. This prophase 1 consists of 5 stages. They are leptotin, zygotine, pachytene, diplotin and diakinesis. These are the 5 stages in prophase 1. Then what is synapsis? The pairing of homologous chromosome is called synapsis. Then during leptotin stage, the chromosomes form a bucket, isn't it? So it is bucket stage. Then zygotin stage, synapsis takes place. Then what about diplotin stage? Diplotin stage, at the end there will be the terminalization. Then among all these stages, one is very important stage, that is pachytene stage. Pachytene. Why it is important? Because chiasma formation takes place in this stage. there will be the chromosomal exchange takes place in this stage, results in genetic recombination. Today, what we are going to learn is homotypic or second meiotic division. Okay, homotypic cell division or second meiotic division. This in this division, the two haploid cells formed from first meiotic division. I already told you, by first meiotic division, two haploid cells are formed. Haploid cells. It is designated as N. Two haploid cells are formed. So by by homotypic division, the two haploid cells formed from heterotypic division or divide into four haploid cells. So by homotypic division, this four haploid cells are formed. Okay, four haploid cells are formed by homotypic division. So in this division, the two haploid cells formed here by heterotypic division, two haploid cells are formed. Two haploid cells are formed by heterotypic division or first meiotic division. So in this division, homotypic division, the two haploid cells formed during first meiotic division divide into four haploid cells. Divide into how many cells? 4 cells. Okay, the daughter cells are similar to the parent cell in the chromosome number. Okay, the daughter cells formed from homotypic division or similar in the chromosomal number. Okay, and also similar cells. Next, it consists of 5 stages. The homotypic cell division consists of 5 stages. One is prophase 2, second is metaphase 2, third is anaphase 2, fourth is telophase 2, and the last one is cytokinesis 2. These are the stages under homotypic cell division. Okay, there are 5 stages in homotypic cell division. They are prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, telophase 2 and cytokinesis. First phase is the prophase 2. Okay, this is prophase 2. Here the centriole divides into two. Each moves to the opposite poles. Okay, the centrioles divides into two. Each move towards the opposite poles. Then in this stage, the spindle fibers and aster rays appear inside the cell. Now here there will be no nuclear membrane and no nucleolus. So nuclear membrane and nucleolus disappear. Okay, during prophase 2, the centriole, that is the cell organelle. The centriole divides into two. Each move towards the opposite poles. Then this stage, spindle fibers and aster rays start to appear inside the cell. There will nuclear membrane and nucleolus disappear. See here, there will be no nuclear membrane and no nucleolus. Okay, then next, what is the next phase is the metaphase. Metaphase 2. During this metaphase 2, the chromosomes are arranged on the equator or in the center. Okay, metaphase 2, the chromosomes are there in the center. Okay, the two chromatids are separated. Now the two chromatids start to separate. So metaphase 2, the chromosomes are, these are the chromosomes arranged on at the center or on the equator. Now the two chromatids are separated. Okay, then what is the third phase? Is the anaphase. What is the third phase? Anaphase 2. That is the third phase. Here the separated chromatids. Anaphase 2, the separated chromatids move towards the opposite poles. Okay. Anaphase 2, what happened during anaphase 2? The separated chromatids become the daughter chromosomes and move towards the opposite poles. See, these are the separated chromatids move towards the opposite poles, or the separated chromatids or the daughter chromosomes move towards the opposite poles. Okay, what about the next phase? What about the next phase? Telophase 2, isn't it, ma? Now the next phase is the telophase 2. Now the daughter chromatids are the daughter chromosomes are centered and nuclear membrane and nucleolus start to appear inside the cell. Okay, what happened during telophase 2? The daughter chromosomes are centered and nucleolus and nuclear membrane start to appear inside the cell. So this takes place during telophase stage. Okay, so what happened during telophase 2? What happened during telophase 2? The daughter chromosomes are centered and the nucleolus and nuclear membrane start to appear inside the cell. Then the next phase. What is the next phase? Cytokinesis 2. This cytokinesis 2, here cytokinesis 2, two cells formed from each haploid daughter cell, resulting in the formation of 4 cells with haploid number of chromosomes. I already told you, by first meiotic division 2 haploid cells are formed. Then these 2 haploid cells undergo second meiotic division. Then 2 haploid daughter cells are formed. So there are 4 haploid daughter cells are formed from meiotic cell division. Okay, so cytokinesis. See here, 2 cells are formed from each haploid daughter cell, resulting in the formation of 4 cells. Okay, resulting in the formation of 4 cells with haploid number of chromosomes. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 daughter cells are formed. Okay, so cytokinesis. What is cytokinesis? Division of cytoplasm. Okay, division of cytoplasm results in the formation of daughter cells. So what happened during cytokinesis 2? The 2 cells formed from each haploid daughter cell, resulting in the formation of 4 cells with the haploid number of chromosome. Next, about the significance of meiosis. Okay, significance of meiosis. Constant number of chromosomes is maintained by meiosis. Okay, so by meiosis, constant number of chromosomes are maintained. Okay, next about the differences between mitosis and meiosis. Okay, mom? Differences between mitosis and meiosis. Okay, differences between mitosis and meiosis. First difference is that mitosis takes place in the somatic cells. Mitosis, cell division, takes place in the somatic cells. Somatic in the sense body cells, okay, or it occurs in the somatic cells. But meiosis cell division takes place or occurs in the reproductive cells. Reproductive cells. Okay, what about mitosis? Mitosis takes place or mitosis cell division occurs in somatic cells. Somatic means body cells. Next, meiosis takes place in reproductive cells. Then, second difference is that mitosis involved in growth and occurs continuously throughout life. Okay, mitosis cell division is involved in growth. Okay, it is involved in growth and occurs continuously throughout the life. What about meiosis? Meiosis involved in gametic formation. Okay, it involved in gamete formation, and gametic formation only during reproductive active stage. Okay, so it occurs during reproductive active stage. So what about the second difference is that mitosis involved in growth and it occurs continuously throughout the life because it takes place in somatic cells or body cells. So it is involved in growth and occurs continuously throughout life. What about meiosis? Meiosis involved in gamete formation. It occurs only during reproductively active stage. Okay. Then third is mitosis consists of single division. Okay. Single division. Then what about meiosis? Meiosis consists of two divisions. What are the two divisions? Homotypic and heterotypic, or first meiotic and second meiotic division. Okay. Then fourth difference is that two diploid daughter cells are formed from mitosis cells. Two diploid daughter cells are formed. Two diploid daughter cells are formed by mitosis. Two diploid daughter cells are formed by mitosis cell division. What about meiosis? Four haploid daughter cells. Four haploid daughter cells are formed. Four haploid daughter cells are formed by meiosis cell division. The next difference is that this mitosis is also called equational cell division. Isn't it, mom? Meiosis is also called reduction division. Why we are telling this mitosis as the equational division? The chromosome number in the daughter cells are similar to the parent cell. Okay, chromosome number in the daughter cell, chromosome number in the daughter cell is similar. Okay, chromosome number is similar and the daughter cells are similar to the parent cell. What about here? Meiosis, the chromosome number in the daughter cell is just half of the parent cell. Just half of the parent cell. So it is called reduction division. Okay, just half of the parent cell. Then the last difference is that identical daughter cells are formed from mitosis. Okay, identical daughter cells are formed by mitosis. What about meiosis? Daughter cells are not similar to the parent. Okay, so last difference is that identical daughter cells are formed. Okay, identical daughter cells are formed. Daughter cells are formed. What identical daughter cells are formed by mitosis cell division. Here the daughter cells are not similar. Daughter cells are not similar. Okay, so these are the daughter cells are not similar. So these are the differences between mitosis and meiosis. What is the first difference, ma'am? Mitosis takes place in somatic cells, but meiosis takes place in reproductive cell. Second difference is the mitosis involved in growth, and growth occurs continuously throughout the life. What about meiosis? Meiosis involved in gamete formation. Meiosis is involved in gamete formation. Okay, it takes place only during reproductive active stage. Then third is Mitosis consists of single division. What about meiosis? Consists of two divisions. Okay, two divisions they are. What are the two divisions? Heterotypic division or first meiotic division, homotypic division or second meiotic division. Then fourth difference is that two diploid daughter cells are formed by mitosis cell division. So how many cells are formed by mitosis cell division? Two diploid daughter cells. Diploid means 2n, isn't it? Two diploid daughter cells are formed from mitosis cell division, and four haploid. Haploid in the sense N. It is designated as N. Four haploid daughter cells are formed by meiosis cell division. Then fifth difference is that the chromosome number in the daughter cells are similar to the parent cell. Similar. So it is also called, so mitosis is also called equational division. What about meiosis? The chromosome number in the daughter cell is just half of the parent cell. The next sixth point is identical daughter cells are formed by mitotic cell division. What about meiosis? The cell division, the daughter cells are not similar to the parent cell. It will be randomly or independently assorted. Okay. So these are the differences between mitosis and meiosis. Okay. Children, you must know that the stages of homotypic cell division. So meiosis cell division consists of two important division. You all know heterotypic and homotypic. Homotypic we learned today. What are the stages of homotypic cell division? Prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, telophase 2 and cytokinesis 2. After cytokinesis 2, how many daughter cells are formed? 4 haploid daughter cells. So by meiosis, 4 haploid daughter cells are formed. Okay. So these you must know the differences between these two, mitosis and meiosis. Okay. Children, you all turn page 224 now. Children, you all turn page 224. So answer in detail. Third one, list out the differences between mitosis and meiosis. Third question, list out the differences between mitosis and meiosis. Answer is there in page 222. Table 18.3, differences between mitosis and meiosis. 6 points are there. You have to mark the 6 points. Okay. Differences between mitosis and meiosis. Okay, children. Then question number 6. Answer briefly. Answer briefly. Roman number 5. Question number 6. In which stage of mitosis the chromosomes align in an equatorial plate? How? How? So for this question you are writing in which, you are mentioning which stage. That is metaphase. Okay, write metaphase. Metaphase. Then how? The question is asked how, isn't it? Turn page 220. Page 220. See the heading metaphase. Mark the duplicated chromosomes arranged on the equatorial plane and form a metaphase plate. Each chromosome gets attached to a spindle fiber by its centromere. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, children, you are learning one brief answer and one long answer. You are learning and writing in the notebook. Okay, children. Thank you, children. We shall meet again in the next class.